Have you ever really thought about what a headache pill and a pomegranate have in common? I know, it sounds a little strange, right? But there's this amazing scientific principle that connects them, and it all came to light during a simple chat between a mom and her daughter.
So it all kicks off with this really simple, innocent question. A little girl, Shristi, has to interview her mom for a school project. And she has no idea, but the answer she's about to get is going to completely change how she looks at food forever.
Okay, so Shristi's mom. She's a researcher at a genetics pharmaceutical company. Basically, she helps make medicines that are affordable for millions of people all over the world. But it's what she does specifically that makes this whole story so fascinating.
Her specialty is something called pharmaceutical formulations. I know, that sounds super technical and complicated, but trust me, it's a concept that affects every single one of us. And Shristi was just about to find out it goes way beyond the pharmacy.
So that's the big question, right? What on earth is a formulation? Getting the answer to this is the absolute key to unlocking the whole lesson her mom is about to share. Her mom explained that formulation is really the science of making sure medicine actually works. See, it's not just about the main ingredient, it's about how you package it, how you deliver it to the body so it can do its job right. Let's take paracetamol, something we all know. The chemical itself is what stops the pain. But you can't just, take the raw chemical. Formulation is the science of putting the exact right amount into a stable form, like a tablet, that your body can actually use. So the big takeaway here is the delivery system is just as important as the medicine inside it.
Just think about all the different kinds of medicines you've seen. You've got solid tablets, liquid syrups, creams you put on your skin. Each one is a different formulation, and they're all designed for a specific job. A skin rash? Well, that needs a cream to work on the outside. A fever? You'll need a tablet or a syrup to work from the inside.
And this is where Shristi asks this just brilliant question. She says, if the chemical's the important part, why bother with all these pills and capsules? Why not just put a tiny drop on your tongue? And her mom's answer is what ties this all together, connecting the pharmacy to our kitchen.
Her mom explained that our bodies are incredibly complex. A drop of medicine on your tongue? It might never even make it to your stomach where it needs to be absorbed to work. The formulation, the pill or the syrup, is what guarantees the medicine gets to where it needs to go. And to make it even clearer, she used this fantastic analogy.
And this is where the whole conversation pivots, from medicine made by scientists to nature's own perfect designs, starting with, a pomegranate.
Think about it. Eating a whole pomegranate with all the pulp and the fiber is like taking a perfectly formulated pill from nature. Nature packaged all the good stuff with everything our body needs to absorb it properly. But pomegranate juice? That's just an extract. It's like taking the active ingredient but throwing away the crucial delivery system. Her mom really lays it out there, simply and clearly. Taking just the extract, the concentrate, without the parts nature designed to go with it, like pulp and fiber, is not how our bodies are meant to handle it. We're missing the complete package. The natural formulation is totally incomplete.
So you can see the light bulb going off for Shristi. The lesson is starting to click. And then her mom takes that exact same idea and applies it to something else we all have in our kitchens.
And once again, Shristi asks this really sharp follow-up question. She's like, okay, if extracts are bad, then what's the deal with cooking oil? I mean, it's literally just oil squeezed out of seeds. Isn't that just like the fruit juice?
And her mom says, exactly. It's the exact same principle. A whole seed is nature's perfect little package. Sure, it has oil, but it's balanced out with fiber and all sorts of other nutrients. The extracted oil we cook with, that's just the concentrate. And using it for frying can actually be pretty bad for us. So, if it's not exactly ideal for our health, why do we use so much oil? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. It's taste. Frying just adds a flavor that a lot of us love. But if we're talking purely about health, boiling or roasting is way better. In fact, many cultures all over the world have traditional diets with boiled foods and use no extra oil at all because they get what they need from whole foods.
And right here, this is the real heart of the lesson. This whole idea of formulation, which started with medicine, has led us to a fundamental choice we all make every single day when we cook. For Shristi, it was like a switch flipped. She immediately got it. All those delicious deep-fried snacks she loved, samosas, pakoras, she realized they were perfect examples of choosing that tasty concentrate over the healthier whole food formulation. And so, the interview was done.
When it came time to fill out that school form under name of person interviewed, Shristi didn't write a formal name or a fancy job title. She just wrote, "My mama." It's just such a sweet ending to the story, and a great reminder that sometimes the biggest lessons come from the people we're closest to.
And that brings us to our final thought. This whole conversation started with a pill, but ended with this powerful lesson about what we eat. And it kind of forces us to look at our own plates, right? It makes us ask, in our own lives, when do we pick the extract over nature's whole formulation? What's one choice you regularly make for taste over true health?